you two. First of all, well done. Brilliant film.
Oh,
Thank
You
you.
are right in the mix in this one. It was just like one giant workout.
it's exactly what it was.
It kind of was. You know, we have to kind of...
We worked out a lot, didn't we?
We did work out together, actually, and it's kind of fun to have a reason to work out and get in shape. It's hard when you're doing a job and there's no time to go to the gym. A lot of people find it hard to actually just fit it into their schedule. It's not because they're lazy or they don't want to work out. It's just like, when do I do that? When do I dedicate that amount of time? But when it's part of your job, it's joyous. So, yeah, we got in good shape in the California sunshine, didn't we?
Green juice.
Green juice, running up and down stairs,
Good work.
Happy days.
lifting weights.
Now we're back to London. Guinness and pies.
And everyone seems to describe so far like a utopian set where everyone's having the best time. Was it hard?
I know it's nauseating. I feel like it's nauseating.
I
keep
know.
saying it, but it's not untrue. Sometimes Simon was a bit mean. Come on, what else happened that was bad? Someone hurt themselves.
There was an accident.
I fell on my bum.
You fell on your bum. And I'm never really mean. I'm only mean to you because it makes you laugh.
Does make
Because
me
you're not,
laugh.
because you're used to people sort of like worshipping at your feet because you're such a princess.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
You're
That's
used to,
gonna
oh,
be-
Alice, oh, you're great. And I just try to keep it real.
Yeah, all I do is walk around and say people say I'm great. You're you're not.
But Alice was raised on a cushion, basically, of privilege, and she needs to be levelled immediately whenever I see her because she needs to know that she's just a normal person and not some beautiful...
That was really
Sorry,
bad. That was
sorry.
really bad. I didn't buy that at all. The scene is cut. Do it again. That changed from the delivery of where I was raised to beautiful. I didn't believe it in your eyes at all. You
So
were thinking.
I was trying to get across the idea that my meanness is entirely
You were
motivated
thinking
by
about
devotion.
green juice.
Exactly.
This is how you play it. And Simon is just a beautiful.
This is the best. Alice, you can get him back. Tell us one thing about Simon that might surprise us.
It's hot in here all of a
The
sudden.
thing about Simon is he wears it all on his sleeve, doesn't he? We know exactly what's wrong with him just by looking at him.
All my psychosis are very plain to see.
That's called being a comedian. Probably the most difficult predicament in the world, I would say.
It's not easy being
Other
busy.
than, it's not easy. They have to go out and make people laugh. We had a discussion the other day about when Simon would do stand-up again. I suggested it would be better if he did it in his underwear when very fit.
Yes,
That usually gets a lot of attention.
absolutely.
But what do you think about that?
I think the idea of doing stand-up again for me. I know you didn't ask this question. You have to be very match fit to do stand-up. Like you have to do a lot of gigs. It would take a lot of time. I don't think I could go into that again.
See, that's a weakness.
That's a weakness.
Can you tell me, as a woman, what's it like being so close to Benedict Cumberbatch?
As a woman, would you like to share?
Well, as a
As a
woman,
woman asking.
Oh, you as a woman.
Yeah.
What's it like being so close to him? You mean when I'm physically close to him, do I get the shivers?
the Cumbers, Bumbers, Wombers.
Do I want to lick him?
The thing is, the Benedict that everyone sees is a little different to the Benedict we know. The real Benedict is like, hello, I'm Benedict. He talks like that, and he's very ungainly, and he's what I call dyspraxic, which means he can't dance and he can't sort of like physically move himself. But you switch a camera on the guy, he becomes this super sexy, lithe Sherlock, super intelligent. It's like cut, and it's like, was that any good? And you're like, oh, Benedict, someone's going to see that and they're going to know. So after a take, Benedict will be shepherded into a small room and he's just kept there. And we tell him he's there for, I just stay there, Ben, we'll be out. We all go and have dinner and stuff. And he just sits there like playing with his, we've got a little toy, it looks like a Rubik's Cube, but it's simpler. It's like four, not 6.
Oh God, Simon!
So the Benedict that all the girls love and stuff, it's a myth.
I would have thought that girls would love Chris Pine as well. Do they not?
I do love him. He's almost a bit obviously handsome, if that's a thing.
I love that Chris is actually too handsome to be handsome.
You're too handsome for your own good
I want
Pine.
Benedict. Whereas Benedict is like, if I tried really hard, maybe I could get
Oh, he's
you.
attainable. Is that what Benedict feels? You know what I think is with Benedict? I think it's because he wants to have a family. I think that's what gets women as well.
He's giving off those pheromones.
I don't think Chris gives off those pheromones.
Chris wants to have lots of families. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm literally going to pee my pants. Benedict, Benedict wants to have. Oh God, Benedict wants to have a family, and I think that's what women respond to. Is that he? I think the thing about him is he will actually be a good dad and a good husband. I think he'll be loyal, and I think he'll be caring.
Yeah,
So I think
like a
women,
dog.
women respond to that.
Benedict. The thing about Benedict is that he is, and in all seriousness, he's such a delightful.
Let's not
human
do that.
being.
Everybody knows it.
That he is a delightful human. Yeah, he's an idiot.